Hi Cancer, welcome to your October reading. We're all going to take a little walk together in my intuitive garden and look at the energy for my Cancer friends for October 2025. I am using the Ethereal Visions deck. This is the deck that wanted to bring forth your message today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. And there is a link in the description box below if you want to book a personal reading with me. This is a general reading, so a personal reading is going to be much more specific to you and whatever specific questions you might have as well. All right, Cancer. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Devil, 5 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the King of Wands. The Devil's been showing up a lot lately. Yeah. Let's see how this comes through for you, Cancer. So you've been taking a little bit of a time out and looking at the big picture, I'm guessing. This 2 of Wands energy is observing something from a safe place. You might not be going out very much right now or interacting very much with the outside world. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time at home, I'm getting. Observing your emotions, observing what's going on in the world. Bracing yourself a little bit. This could be world events triggering some stress and or personal, just bracing yourself for what's coming in, what's next. And the 10 of Pentacles is a card of generational wealth, leaving a legacy, different generations coming together. It's very abundant, so this can be specific to financial abundance for you, Cancer, or it could just be an abundance of family and connection to others. And you might find comfort in your family dynamic right now, and this can be a biological family or a chosen family, your spirit family, whatever resonates with you, Cancer. But I feel like there's some comfort from your elders, or maybe you are an elder offering comfort to youngins or children. But overall, seems like family and or home is a place of comfort and safety for you right now. And 6 of Cups is more of that childlike energy. So again, maybe you are a child, an adult child, needing comforting from your elders. Maybe you're offering that. Maybe you're reflecting back on your childhood and looking at what brought you joy, or I'm getting reflecting on the simple pleasures of life, the simplicity of childhood, maybe longing for that. Children don't worry about world events, right? Ideally, hopefully, mostly, but it's more just about being in the moment, being playful, sharing time and love with others. It's a very sweet energy. But now the Devil at the heart of the reading is the opposite of a very sweet energy. Something is really holding you back, and it's first and foremost you. and your beliefs. It seems you might be struggling to connect with your personal power, to break free from some cycles or habits that aren't serving you, that are depleting you, wearing you down, that have a hold on you. That may be prompting some of you to spend more time at home in a comfortable, safer space. Or you might be, on the flip side of that, spending more time kind of holding on to what feels like a safe place for lack of trusting your ability to navigate, engaging in the outside world in whatever way. Not feeling in your power. And the Five of Pentacles here says that, you might seek comfort with someone else or others who are having a similar experience, might also be struggling to get on top of their game in one way or another, whether it's financially, physically, emotionally, all of the above. But this is a time for you to take care of your inner child first and foremost. Even if you have a wonderful support system, community, family that embraces you and loves you, it's very important that you're doing that inside yourself. And some of you might have children that you're taking care of simultaneously, and I know that's a little more complicated, but it's still possible. And it's only going to add to your ability to care for others if you get really good at doing that for yourself. Now, the Death card is about a slow transformation taking place, something ending so that something new can be born. And there might be some grieving, there might even be some actual loss that you're feeling in your life, of a relationship, of a loved one. And it takes time, to heal from that kind of stuff. So being really gentle with yourself and giving yourself time is very important right now, Cancer. Well, here's something to look forward to. The King of Wands knows how to adapt. He's very attractive, and he is sitting in his power and integrity. So this is telling me you absolutely have what it takes if you make it through this process, if you continue with this process of taking care of yourself and supporting yourself as much as possible. You're going to come out really shining, looking very attractive to others. There's nothing more attractive to others than someone who has done their work. Well, I'm just going to speak for people I know and myself. I don't know what is attractive to everyone. Some people are just attracted to things and money, and but I'm seeing you being very attractive to others because of the transformation you're going through, because of your ability to handle the heat of walking through whatever fire you're walking through right now. And it's even going to add to your charisma, because it's adding depth and layers to your understanding of yourself, of how to interact with the energy of the world around you, of relationships, and that's just going to make you much more interesting and intriguing to others. And it's also putting you in a leadership role. It doesn't have to, and it doesn't have to be on a big scale, but I'm seeing others looking up to you and admiring your strength, your fortitude, and your ability to come out on top from adversity, from struggle. Okay, this looks pretty good, but you know, it's not a free ride. You're going to earn this. You are earning it. What's the final message here for my Cancer friends? Remember to click the like button, share, subscribe if you have. Thank you. Leaving comments, even if it's just an emoji, also tells the algorithm that my channel is worth sharing with others, and I really appreciate any new exposure, any growth for my channel. Thank you so much for supporting that and for supporting me in that way. Thank you. Okay, final message for my Cancer friends for October. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. That is literally this energy right here. And notice the web we weave. This is really telling me right off the bat that you can untangle yourself, you can untie yourself. It is up to you, and it's a matter of connecting with your ability to adapt to these circumstances and find your inner fire, your power, and to rise above. And that will look different on different days. It might not be this outward strong emotion all the time. In fact, it won't be. Sometimes it's going to look like this, like just, you know, holding yourself, holding space for yourself and licking your wounds, or just taking a time out and connecting with some simple pleasures of just being outside, having a nice conversation with a friend, or whatever it might be for you, Cancer. But even though a spider's web is very necessary and successful for the spider's existence, the message that's coming through is that if you were actually tied up in a spider web, it would have nothing on you. It wouldn't contain you. You're much more powerful and much bigger than any spider web can contain. So again, it's a perception of being stuck. It's a perception of not being in your power or not having options. And I don't think it's going to be that hard to untie yourself once you come to that realization. You know, imagine walking through a wall of spider webs. You could just do something like this and you're good to go. Maybe it's a little sticky, maybe it's a little icky, depending on how you perceive it, but in all actuality, it's not going to hold you back. And only you can hold yourself back. So that is the heart of this message. And you can untie yourself right now, today. It's a matter of finding that strength and ability to care for yourself first and foremost. All right, Cancer, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you may do so. Click the link in the description box below. All the information is at my website. Check out the week's energy forecast if you haven't already. That will add to this reading, and keep an eye out for your next reading. I will continue to do these and tap into your energy, Cancer. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.